All right, word on the street is the Detroit Lions are going to be interviewing Steelers general manager since 2010 and vice president and general manager. I don't really understand the vice president, but he's been a vice president and general manager since 2016, but he won 2 Super Bowls with Pittsburgh. He's from Pittsburgh, so the question is, do he want to leave his home city of Pittsburgh and try to do what he did in Pittsburgh and recreate in Detroit? So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And the Steelers organization is pretty much representative of consistency. They've been a very, very consistent franchise. You know, remember they made the Super Bowls in the 90s too. Ken O'Donnell was the quarterback. I mean, they had black quarterbacks, they had white quarterbacks. So, I mean, since he's been here, I think they won a championship with that was San Antonio, was 2009. So they won 2 titles after that. I can't even remember, dude. I can't even remember. But they won one in 09, I believe. They won in 09. He won 2 Super Bowls. I don't know where. But yeah, I like anybody from that organization that know what they're doing, that know how to draft. He came up with a scouting group. He was with a few teams as well too. So, you know, a guy that understands football, how to build a team. Pittsburgh, only issue I have with Pittsburgh right now is they too pass happy. When Pittsburgh is good right now, and they're healthy, dominant defense, running the ball. You know, so that's the most important thing. You need to dominate defense, run the ball, and understand the quarterback. So, yeah, I mean, we need somebody from that organization to know what they're doing. Now, if he don't know what he's doing, and he's just a figurehead and other people doing the job, then we don't need him. Excuse me. But, you know, really, we need somebody that did it. He got 10 years worth of experience. He won 2 Super Bowls. You know, they drafted well. He had the presence of mind to take Devin Bush. We took T.J. Hockenson. We should have took Bush. No offense to Hockenson, he's a great player. Great player. You know, they just seemed to get it. And the Minkah Fitzpatrick trade that he made, it made sense. Even though they gave up, 2 number 1s or a number 1 first-round draft pick, Minkah Fitzpatrick paid off. They drafted, T.J. Watt, Bud Dupree. Only issue that I had over the years with Pittsburgh is them not pretty much investing in cornerbacks. That's the only issue. They refuse to you know, get good corner. Joe Hayden, he good, but he old as hell. That's why Tom Brady over the years had their number. Because they never invested in corners. They had dope safeties. Corners. They needed corners over the years. So that's the only issue with him, but then again, that might not be him. It might just be a draft board, it might be his coordinator, it might be his position coaches. But they understand a great front seven can make up for a lot of deficiencies. But they pass defense ain't that good this year. But my only concern about him coming in is, do he want the job? Why leave Pittsburgh, a well-oiled machine, for Detroit? And if he do leave, it's because he want to tackle a challenge. He want to prove a point. If you go in the Super Bowl with this franchise, you're going to go down as probably the greatest GM of all time. If he can come here and do it, and then again, these guys that's going to lead successful situations, him, and it was another guy that, my man's in Seattle, Schneider, if they're going to leave successful situations, will Sheila be willing to give everything she got? We already know the 4 is cheap. They're real cheap. So is she going to be willing to dig in her pocket and make it happen, Cap? Because I'm not leaving if Sheila ain't financially 100% going to allow me to do what it takes to win a championship. But there are ways to financially stay on top by being cheap financially. One of those ways is drafting well. Green Bay historically been cheap as hell. But they understand how to prep a quarterback and keep him ready. They traded for Brett Favre from Atlanta. And that just happened. They understand we need to get Rodgers ready. We need to get Love ready. They understand that we can be frugal as long as we invest in our quarterback. And now they invested in Rodgers. Everything, he makes up for a lot of deficiencies. They don't give him first-round weapons. He got a good line. But they understand how to draft. Jair Alexander. And then they understand, like, all right, now and then we got to go get some free agents. The Smith brothers. They understand it. But they cheap as hell. But they understand football. You can be spending plenty for it. You could be spending money, racks on racks on racks. You could be spending all of that. But you're gonna end up like Schneider down there with the Washington football team. All that money spent and no rings in the recent future, in recent history. But for Colbert, you gotta ask yourself, do I want to leave Pittsburgh? And if he do leave, that means he want to challenge. He want to prove that he the best. But then I'm not leaving a situation for a situation historically that's been loser. Sheila got to show me that I'm different if I'm Colbert. She got to show me that I'm 100% different. Yep. And if she ain't gonna be committed, ain't no sense even saying John Schneider name. For one, you gotta spend that cash. And for two, you gotta prove to him that you 100% committed to winning. That's the thing. You gotta be 100% committed to winning. And if you ain't mentally in, you ain't physically in, you ain't financially in, then don't waste my time. And to get me away from Seattle, I'm going to need some money. And I'm going to need you to go get the guys that I need you to go get. And if you ain't willing to go get those guys that I need you to go get, then you wasting my time and you wasting my time. So don't put my money out there just to show the fans that you thinking about it, you might or whatever. Be committed. And then they supposed to be interviewing some non-experienced GMs too. So, I mean, they are experiencing some people in the scouting department, man. And also, if Schneider or Colbert or whoever come here and fire that whole scouting department, fire them all. Fire them all. They come on. And I know Bob Quinn made the ultimate decision, but fire them all. But I would love to have Kevin Colbert in Detroit. I would love to have him doing this thing here. Him, and you have to ask me between him and Schneider. Ooh, that's a good one. I would probably go with that's a good one. Because Seattle has been really good. And even though they got one, I don't know. I would love to have them both equally. That'd be my opinion on it. I would love to have them both equally. I would love them both equally. I ain't being picky. Because they both understand how to win football in the 21st century. The only thing you look at Seattle is they really ain't developed their young corners yet. They defense coming around. They playing really good defense now. So we don't know. They might be able to make a nice little run at the ship, Seattle, man. But, I mean, Pittsburgh, man. Whoever can come in and draft. Because you can be cheap and draft. If you can draft a replacement, for a player, you can be good. That's how Baltimore do it. They was able to keep drafting. Oh, he getting too expensive. Let's draft his replacement. If you can draft, you can put a successful organization together. And the most important thing you got to draft is a quarterback. That's the most important thing is a quarterback. If you can get the quarterback and you can get the dope defense, you can go a long way in this league. You can sustain success. And that's kind of been Pittsburgh quarterback. Good defense. They was able to sustain success. So let me know what you think about Kevin Colbert becoming the new Lions GM. I love it. I mean, for them to get some of these guys, they might have to get them stock into the company if that's legal in the NFL. But hey, don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. All my social media links in the description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Don't forget to check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV, right here on YouTube. You want to make a financial donation, do appreciate those. Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well. Appreciate the love and support. We